Hello bokashi people. So this afternoon we're going to look at another thing that we can do with our finished bokashi pre-compost. So in an earlier video we looked at burying it in the garden, which is the best thing to do. The second thing we can do is to rejuvenate dead potting mix. So if you're like me, this time every year I think, what am I going to do with all the pots and containers I've got around the garden, that dead soil or that dead compost? Usually I yank out the plants and I just pour it over the garden, but you can save yourself money by rejuvenating it with the bokashi compost. All I did was I emptied out all our pots of the soil and the old compost into this big builder's bucket here. And I've got the last one to do, so I'm just simply going to scrape out this dead soil and compost into this bucket. And that's it. That I'm going to add our bokashi pre-compost. So about the same volume of bokashi pre-compost to what we've got in here. So at the moment we've got about a third of the dead compost potting mix. We've got a third bokashi. What's the other third? Well, the other third is some new compost or some new soil. And bearing in mind, usually when I pot up my containers for the next year, I'm using 100% new compost or new soil. All I'm doing today is 33%. So I'm saving myself money by using our lovely bokashi pre-compost to put life back into that old potting mix. So all I'm going to do is pour the new compost on top, and then I'm going to get my spade in there and give it a good mix. So that's it. A third of the old dead potting mix, a third of our bokashi pre-compost, and a third new compost or soil. Mix it up, leave it for a couple of weeks, just like the garden, to neutralise that pH or get it lower. After that, you've got potting mix. You can use it in all your containers, you can use it in a propagator for seedlings. It'll be a wonderful new potting mix